Greetings YouTube! You join me once again on the Cumbrian Coast, where I have come to try and see the Lakelander. Well, it's actually not the lake, well it is the Lakelander. It's not the Lakelander part that I'm really interested in, it's what's pulling the Lakelander. That's the bit that's interesting. Now I need to work my way through a field of cows and get a bit closer to the railway line, but look at that. Yes. Anyway, onwards. Oh, right. One railway line crossed. So in theory, it was meant to be Britannia. From the last time it pulled a rail tow, it broke down at Carlisle. They're hoping to have it repaired, and they've been working to repair it. And, well, they haven't quite managed it. It went for a loaded test run, I believe. You hear different things on Facebook, but what I definitely know is that it's set out, full train, fully laden, and I'm pretty sure wherever it finished its journey, it wasn't pulling that train anymore. Anyway, point being is, it isn't Britannia, it's going to be Braunton. The other interesting thing is that I was planning, so you see, I'm here at Siddick in Cumbria, and I was actually planning to go to Braunton, a bit further down the coast from Siddick, and I thought, oh, but I'll get a nice shot of it round the bay at Braunton. And it's been quite a while since I've been down to Braunton, so I was all psyched up to do just that. But now I've just looked at the weather forecast before heading out, and yeah, the forecast is very much rain. How much rain and how persistent and how heavy, they all varied. I've always had interesting luck with the weather when it's been coming to see Braunton, and I fancied, you know what, I actually would just like to be able to see it without such fret. So the forecast for here was still glorious sunshine, which we've still got. So that's good. So it's just a case of finding a good spot to film a train. That might actually be a really nice shot, actually, if I get a little bit higher. Yeah, we shall see what we can find. Okay, so my learning from that was not terrible. I did that handheld, so it won't be all that straight and level, so you'll be better on a tripod, obviously. I'm going to try and go and find somewhere a little higher, which is a bit less cluttered in shot, so does mean I have to give all of this stuff up and do a bit of walking. Yay! It's not actually the walking, it's the gathering all the stuff up again and again and again. That's the fun bit. Never mind. I better get on, it doesn't do itself. Unfortunately, the view from up the bank was actually more obscured, so I came back down to my first spot and started to get set up. By the way, I fixed my tripod! Never mentioned it in my last video down here on the coast. It broke and one of the legs fell off, and I actually had all the bits I needed to fix it. I didn't need any extra bits, I just had to undo a pin that's holding one of these little clamp arms in to be able to get it all back together, but it's all gone back together, so 2 minutes from now I could just watch me undo it and it'll all just explode, so, you know, but hey! I also managed to fix the pan head that, if you recall, jammed, and then I had to end up having what tripod I could have with my small camera at a very weird angle, so yay. But I managed to fix it, and it was as simple as the little spirit level had just moved slightly out of its little rest and was catching. Once I actually looked at it in a less flustered manner and just gave it a little push back in, it went level, and it's all grand as if nothing was ever wrong with it, so fantastic. Right. So that's me ready there. Time is currently 5 to 4. It's due at 20 past, so that's what? Hang on, I can do time. 25 minutes. But there should be one coming north about nowish, I think. Nothing exciting like Braunton, like it's a local class 156, but you know, trains. As I say, trains are trains. I have preferences of which ones I like, but a train's a train, so...
Before the northbound train, however, I got another practice at the southbound shot. I really should learn to read a timetable properly.
That could have looked a lot worse.
Now it's time for the northbound.
There you go. Just as you're expecting, you're about ready for the main shot. The battery's threatening to die. Yes, I've played that game before with the Jubilee, and it went a bit wrong. So wrong that I never actually uploaded the footage. So, yes. Let me get the battery changed. Get you back in there nice and safe. You probably would have managed it, but I often, in a secret's this, I often set the camera going a long time before it's actually due. Because the other thing you don't want to do is, panicking now, miss the start of the shot and be like, oh, whoops. But yes, I think we're about ready. I don't think there's anything else. I've changed the battery now, so fresh battery, it should hopefully all be good. Just line it up and wait, it's technically scheduled in 7 minutes. Why am I sitting here doing this? There we go. Braunton charging off towards the south of the county. That was fantastic. Always fantastic to see a steam train. And it's actually been fair weather and not too windy. Miracles never cease.
It was then time to go trek through the undergrowth to recover my backup camera from its fence post, so that I could pack up and head home. Stick around until the end of the video to see that last shot of Braunton. Whilst I packed up, I had a creative idea.
Okay, time to try something new. Evo, up onto the back. Walk cam. I have no idea how this looks. We'll find out. I'll find out in due course. Like I said, this is more of a play. Less of me talking and more of a walking along and seeing what I can see. And if I see something interesting, hopefully you will too. What I am aware of is that there's a train as I walk back to my transport, head home. There is a train still due north, so which would be nice to actually see and film since I'm here. It may arrive before I'm in a position to film it though. Oh, I wonder what that rock would be like. That rock might be a good little semi-tripod. I think one of these rocks, but we might actually go for one a bit further away from the railway line. One a little further away. Oh, there's a slipway. What about that one? Yeah, we'll give that one a go. I think that's a nice-ish one. Right. we're in position. Shed some load, including you, and then I can actually film a train. No, we won't. We're just going to get up on the rock, not fall over, turn on, and film. Ah, well there we go. One last train filmed. Caught me off guard. Was trying to climb up onto a rock. Put some stuff down and I've got my hands free. Oh, there's a train. Ah, I'm nearly falling off the rock. But I think I managed to catch something, so yes. And the main thing is, did I get something at Braunton? And I think I did, so this is all good. And the weather is fantastic. I have no idea what it was like at Braunton today. But here it has been really good, so it's a win all round. Right, about to cross the railway line now, so I'm going to sign off and go home and have my dinner, which I believe is gammon. Ooh, now I'm hungry now. Right, anyway, I'm going to go and do that. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.